One of these three things is going to happen to you on your job after 50. You're going to get replaced by someone cheaper, you're going to get replaced by someone younger, or you're going to get pushed out the door because you're over 50. When one of these three things happens, what are you going to do? You need a plan. Now, imagine if you had a plan that would allow you to cover every bill, it would allow you to quit your 9 to 5, and you would never have to worry about money again. By the end of this video, you'll have that plan, even if you think it's too late to get started. Okay, back to the three things that I said are going to happen to you on your job after 50. Get replaced by someone younger, get replaced by someone cheaper, or get pushed out the door because you're over 50. Start putting together your plan and you'll be prepared. The first part of the plan is what I call the backup. Your backup plan is you creating another stream of income if you lose your job. It's something that you can create in 30 days or less, and it's something you can do while you're working your 9 to 5. An ebook is the perfect product because it's something that doesn't cost you any money to get started. All you need is your time and your knowledge. It was 2013 and I was 49 years old, and the company that I was working for, I was starting to hear rumors about we might get sold, we might get purchased by somebody else, there might be some layoffs, we might be downsizing. And with 2 kids in high school, I was always nervous about losing my job. So that year I published my first print book, and in 2014 I published my first ebook. And both of those books became the foundation of my backup plan. And I did both of them while I was working 9 to 5 full time. Your ebook should be about a topic from one of three categories, what I call the 3 essentials: health, wealth, and relationships. Everyone wants to be healthy, everyone wants to have money, and everyone wants to love and to be loved. And for me, I knew a lot about starting online businesses. I knew a lot about taxes, and I knew a lot about incorporating. So my first book was geared towards people who want to start an online business, but they wanted to keep their 9 to 5 while they got that business started. It was a great idea. There was a lot of people, there was a large audience of people who needed my ebook. The issue was that I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know how to market myself or market my ebook. So for about 6 months, it was a struggle, but it wasn't that bad because I wasn't pressed to make money immediately. I still was working my 9 to 5. And this is why you need to start now. Don't wait to get laid off or lose your job. Remember, when you put a seed in the ground, you need to give it time to grow. And if you need help with coming up with the best ideas for your ebook or a system for writing your ebook, click on the link in the description below. An ebook will definitely give you another stream of income, but you haven't dealt with the source of your problem, which is the second reason why you need to write an ebook. 90% of people have an awful life plan. It's the 40-40-40 plan. They work for 40 hours a week for 40 years so that they can get 40% of their income. That's a terrible plan, but you're going to scrap that plan. And to scrap that plan, you're going to have to scrap the idea of working a 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 is the source of your problem. Your 9 to 5 gives someone else the control over what you can have, when you can have it, and some things you can never have, like peace of mind. It's time to create your exit plan. It begins by changing your perspective. Up to this point, you've viewed your ebook as something like a donut tire that you drive on when you have a flat. You can only use it for a day or two. It was just something you were doing to create a small stream of income, something to generate a little money. It's time to change that perspective. Now you're going to look at your ebook as not just another stream of income, but you're going to look at it as replacing the income for your job. You're going to use it to replace your job. And the first thing to do after you have your ebook is you want to pick a platform, social media platform, something like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter. It really doesn't matter because all of these platforms are designed to work the same way. You want to pick one that you're comfortable using. It really doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're comfortable using that particular platform. In the past, I've used Facebook and I've used X, also formerly known as Twitter, but I found that for me, YouTube was a better fit. Next, you want to create content. You want to create content for the people that most need your ebook. So, for example, let's say you have diabetes, but you figured out a way to manage your diabetes and not have to take insulin by adhering to a specific diet and putting yourself on an exercise routine or regimen. So you would make content around that. You would make content around your exercise routine, your regimen. You might make content around your diet. You might talk about the mistakes, the lessons, the stories, the tips, the steps along your journey to managing your diabetes. This will put you in front of the people that need help with that specific issue. This will make you an authority on this issue. This will make you the go-to person. And next, you want to make an offer inside of your content. In your case, it's your ebook. You want to put your ebook or make an offer to your ebook inside of your content. People are always looking for a solution to their problem, and they would greatly appreciate you if you made them an offer to your ebook, which would solve the problem that they're currently struggling with. This is how you replace your 9-to-5 before you get replaced. But replacing your 9-to-5 isn't enough. There's a third reason, and it's the most important reason why you need to write an ebook. A job is a big part of your life, but it's not your life. The ultimate goal is not to replace your job. The ultimate goal is to replace your life. You want a life where you have enough money to cover every bill, every vacation, every emergency without ever having to check your bank account. You want a life where you spend your time only doing the things you enjoy doing. This is your retirement plan, and this is the third reason why you must write an ebook. I started my backup plan in 2013, but I didn't seriously start my retirement plan until January of 2025. And that was because I was listening to all the side hustle people. And this is the mistake that I want you to avoid. Look at your ebook as the core product of an online business, not a side hustle. You're not doing this to make some extra money. This can transform your life if you look at it as a legitimate business with legitimate business goals, not some side hustle to make some extra dollars. Don't go into this chasing views, likes, followers, or subscribers. You want customers, buyers, consumers of your product. 1,000 likes is not $1,000. And it all begins with your ebook. Consistently and persistently drive traffic to your ebook, which is the solution to the problem that so many people are having that you've solved for yourself. Share that solution with them. An online business, a retirement plan, a transformation of your life, it boils down to 3 steps. 1, you need a product. In this case, it's your ebook. 2, you need to drive traffic to that product, the solution to these people's problem. 3rd, you need to have a place or give your buyer, your reader, a place where they can purchase your ebook, which is the solution to their problem. A backup plan, an exit plan, and a retirement plan. 3 critical reasons why you need to write an ebook, why you must write an ebook, especially if you're over 50. And if you need a proven system for going from a blank page to a published ebook, click on the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.